Alright, we have a trainer that I'm very excited to unbox. Ever since I got into Balisongs, this is the trainer I wanted, this exact model. And I could not be more excited to get this thing open. So I thought what I would do is kind of record my live impressions of it. Because as I said, I am very, very excited for this thing. And here we are. Oh, off the bat, not what I was expecting. This is a different box. We've got the sticker. The sticker's great. We can put the sticker up there. In case you didn't know, this is the Squid Industries box I'm used to. This is what the Squiddy and the Squiddy Bee comes in. Also, most of their products, I think, come in this box. I was totally expecting this. But it seems like, for their more premium products, Squid has upped the game a little bit. You can see we've got a little pull tab here. Feels very premium. Very nice cardboard. You can see we've got the Oreo Nautilus Ink Black. This has been my grail trainer ever since I first saw it. Oh, I'm so excited to see this thing. We got a white pouch. I'm shaking. It's very light. Recording my first impressions, first time ever seeing this thing in person. Oh my lord. Look at that. That is gorgeous. And it doesn't feel at all like I thought it was going to. In a good way. This feels awesome. And it looks amazing. Look at it. The way that you can see the blade through the handles. Oh my gosh. Let's give it a test open. Wow. Wow. Oh my gosh. I don't want to flip too hard because I'll knock over my camera. Wow. This is not at all what I expected it would feel like. First of all, you can hear it. It's muted. Like you would expect like a kind of a clack like that from the Arctic. It's very muted. It's almost like it's like I don't know how to describe it. It sounds incredible though. Holy cow. We got quite the thigh gap here. I'm actually not sure if it's supposed to be like that. And this gorgeous blade. Look at this blade. I love the designs that Squid has put into this blade. Absolutely beautiful. We got the bite indicators down here. Another feature that I'm sure I'm going to love while I'm trying this thing out. White G10 on black aluminum channel handles. 410 steel blade. I think this thing's 3.6 ounces. It is very light comparing it to something like my Squid trainer. I can feel the difference very noticeably. This thing feels and looks incredible. Holy cow. And the flipping experience. It can fan. The comb that I have cannot fan. It's like the worst part of it. Holy cow. Oh, and there's the bite indicators. You can definitely feel that. Digs into your hand just enough. Let's try a... Yeah, it digs into your hand just enough to tell you, hey, that's the bite side. You might want to restart there. Wow, this thing is beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. Ugh. Look at that. Is the Squid Industries Winter Inked Nautilus. Holy cow. Like I said, this is the first time I've ever seen it in person. Gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Okay, yeah. Let me try and set up a flipping shot. Oh, also, actually, hold on. We've got the Squid Industries logo right there. Laser engraved. We've got G10 scales, all that. Let me try and get a camera shot set up where I can actually flip this thing, and I can give you my actual first impressions on it. See you in a minute. Before we get into it, I'll just show you guys a little swing test. Bite handle looks fine. Safe handle's great. In fact, the safe handle, holy cow, it's still going. Bite handle leaves a little bit to be desired. There is absolutely... Hold on. There is absolutely zero play. No play. And finally, no tap. So right out of the box, no play, no tap, good swing. All good points for the Nautilus. I've been flipping this thing around only for like 2 minutes. And by gosh, this thing's pretty good. Obviously this is just first impressions. I'll make a full review at a later date when I actually have time to collect my thoughts. But right now, this feels really dang good. With the one exception of my bite handle being a bit locked up. I'm not sure why that's happening. But it does feel really good. The website says strong handle bias. I'm not really detecting any of that. Chaplaining feels good. The grip is great. This has overtaken my my Squid trainer in terms of grip. This is the grippiest trainer that I own, and the lightness. I really like the fact that it feels almost like a Squiddy. It feels like a slightly heavier Squiddy, and by slightly heavier I mean in like a really good way, because the Squiddy is really light. And this is also light, but it feels like good. It's a good light. So the bite handle's fine again, I guess. I don't know what's going on there. But yeah, it just feels like a slightly heavier Squiddy, and I absolutely adore that. I love the feeling where it's super, super seamless and effortless to do a bunch of tricks. But it still has enough weight to carry momentum. It still has enough weight to do a lot of the tricks that I want to do. Could do a better shortstop there. Like shortstopping works really well. Behind the 8-ball feels great. Aerials feel good. First impressions, this is really nice. Now, one thing that I am going to have to go over in my main review is this worth $240? Actually, $260 for the inked winter model. Right now, I feel like it is kind of premium. I think I just have to get used to, sorry, not kind of premium. It is really premium. I think I just have to get used to the fact that there's plastic on the faces of it. I'm just not used to holding plastic on a Balisong. The blade feels great. These little bite indicators, if you try and chaplain on them, yup, you feel that. In fact, I've got a bit of like scuffing up there of my callus from the bite handle thing. So yeah, this first impressions, this thing feels really good to flip. I'm excited to take this out, use it while I walk around places, all that stuff, flip it in my dorm, make some Instagram stuff with it. So yeah, first unboxing experience, really good. Flipping experience, first impressions, really good. The look of it, it's just gorgeous. It's really, really gorgeous. I love the look of this thing so much. I think it's why everyone loves the Oreo Nautilus. And like I said at the beginning, this has been my grail, like my trainer grail pretty much since I saw it. I wanted a black and white Balisong since I saw the Squiddy Bee. And a little update on the bite handle, it seems to be wearing in. That's good. I've wanted a black and white Balisong since I laid eyes on the Squiddy Bee and used it. And seeing this thing for the first time, I was like, yep, I'm buying that eventually. And that day is here. Also the sound. It sounds really good. You can hear it for yourself here. Like, it sounds really, really good. Like, it's really quiet, too. This is probably quieter than my Squiddy Bee. My Squiddy Bee has a really aggressive slap because of the blade rub. But this doesn't have blade rub. This has tang pins. Really silent. Much more silent than any other Balisong I've ever heard. I'm going to flip this around for a few weeks. Upload a few videos in the meantime, but definitely expect a full-fledged review on this thing, because this thing is awesome. I'm really, really enjoying flipping it right now. In fact, I don't really want to stop flipping it, but I have to. The first impressions must stop. Let's check that bite handle one last time. The swing seems to have completely fixed itself, so it just had to work itself in, I guess. Really impressed so far. Again, that is my first impressions of the Squid Industries Oreo Nautilus. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned for the full review of this thing. I can't wait to full review this thing, make some awesome B-roll with it. But until then, see ya.